Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to your bonus love reading for October 2023. We're doing this in 3 sections. We're doing this in the present relationship, current relationship, if you are in one. Then we'll do the past connection if you want to know about that. And then we'll do new love if you're here for some new love coming in. And you pick the ones you want to watch because they're going to be timestamped. Here we go. Let's look into your present situation. Your present current situation. What's going on with that? Present. We have ship. Okay. Maritime adventures, a nautical journey, sailing vessel. Now, you could have met this present person on a cruise, or maybe you're planning to take a cruise. So something with a ship could be for you. Now, what you're not seeing, bench, rest and relaxation, seating comfort, pause and ponder. So maybe someone is thinking about something, taking a time out, reflecting, thinking, resting. This is what you're not seeing. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what the challenge is with this current situation, if there is one. Let's see what we get. We have here, okay, this is power. Now, you might be dealing with a King of Wands here. This would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone that's in power. This could be a boss. This could be also someone that has a very charming, or has a very prestigious position. Or it could be someone that just likes to be in power, and that might be the challenge, because we're trying to figure out what the challenge is here. Okay, let's see. And we have here a child, a baby. Now this, with the child and the baby, this could be referring to a new start. Of course, this could be referring to a pregnancy, a baby. Someone being naive, inexperienced, like the Fool. So, yeah, it's almost like having the Fool card here, but it also could represent a child. Okay, so maybe someone, almost feels like this, doesn't it feel like opposite, like someone being in power and then someone being a child? Maybe someone makes someone feel like a child at times. That might be the challenge. Maybe you're in a situation where this person feels more like a parent than your significant other. That's not going to be for everyone, but I mean, we're trying to figure out the challenge in this. Okay, what is the recent past? What's going on with the recent past? We have here, ooh, seduction. So you might have been seduced by this person. Page of Cups. This is someone coming in with a love offer. So in the past, maybe they just seduced you, and you're just like, whoa. Okay, let's clarify that. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we have here, so it's like a bonus. This person might have been very romantic and felt like there's a bonus to this. Because, you know, it's weird because this also means maybe money came in with this too. Because this card usually is talking about some kind of bonus, some kind of money coming in. It might make sense to you. It might not. Something in the past with this person. Okay, so now, in the present moment, what's going on? We have here, okay, now this is the Three of Wands. Usually the Three of Wands is like waiting for something or being patient before you make a move. But this card says labor here. So in the present, you might be waiting because you have a lot to do. There might be something that's labor intensive. Okay, let's clarify that. And we have here, but it's consistency. So, wow, maybe there's some, maybe this feels like this is hard work, this connection here, and it's constant. You're always working, or you have to work really hard at this connection. I do feel extreme here, like someone is like, there's two extremes to this connection. One person's like in charge, and the other person's like totally has no control. Okay, let's see what's coming in the near future. We have it. Okay, this is a Six of Swords. This means you might be moving on from something here. You might say, you know what? These waters are a little too choppy for me. I think I need to move on from this with the Six of Swords. Moving on to something better. Now, of course, that's not going to be for everyone. Let's clarify this. And we have a room, a visit. So someone might be coming to visit you, or you might be visiting someone. So I think you could expect a visitor, and this might be something that helps you move on or do something here. You could also be going on vacation or a holiday maybe. Let's see what important message wants to come in for you from Spirit. What is the important message? We have here a theft. So with the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of times the Ten of Pentacles means commitment. It means, you know, actually abundance coming in. But in this card it says theft. So someone might be trying to get away with something here. Okay, let's clarify this. And we have money. You got money again. Okay, there's something around money with this connection. Someone might be trying to take some money from you. I mean, if I was saw this with a normal right way, I would be very happy about the Ten of Pentacles with money here. It'll be money's coming in. But with this card saying theft here, you see this guy sneaking out the window. This is a important message. Just be aware of your money or something like that. This might be just, okay, this might stop something from happening if you're aware to look for it. What is the advice here? What is the advice here? We have here steadfastness. Now this is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is usually a gathering, get together, having some fun here. But this is someone, this is an older gentleman who is making the wine by stomping on the grapes. So he's putting in the time, he's putting in the labor. So that might be saying to you that you might have to put in some effort here in order to get this celebration. Okay, let's see. We have here, and there's a falseness coming here. Ooh, I don't know. This current energy for someone, it's not going to be for everyone. So if you're with someone, don't go kicking them out because of this reading. This might not be for you. You'll know if it's for you. You'll know if this reading would have to really resonate for you to, you know, feel like you have to kick someone out here. But here's some kind of falseness around something here, around this connection, around maybe someone putting the work in, or around some kind of celebration. Now what you're not seeing is the Eight of Swords. Now in this Eight of Swords is usually someone in the mental prison, stuck in their head, worrying about things that they really are not as bad as they seem. Now in this card, this is someone's in training. So this, to me, this card, it represents someone is thinking about what they need to say. They're planning something out. They're strategizing on what they're going to say about something. You don't see this. The bottom of this deck we have, because of their pride, they might be very proud and very prideful, and maybe that's why, you know, they're doing this. So just be aware of that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that present here, present current energy. Now we'll go on to the past energy. So if you're interested in the past, please just stay where you are. If not, you could forward ahead to the new if you want to. So let's go on to the past. Okay, past energy. Let's see. We have an elevator, vertical transport, transit between floors, accessibility. Oh, what is that? So you right now, you might be in between maybe your current and your past, or your past and a new. It almost feels like someone's in between connections here. Okay, that might make sense to you. What you're not seeing is the farm, agricultural work, livestock, rearing. Maybe someone has a farm, or maybe someone used to live on a farm, or there's something about a farm. Maybe you don't see that. Okay, it might make sense to you, might not. I'm sure that's not going to be for everyone. Okay, so now let's go into the challenge with this past connection. What would the challenge be? Okay, we have the Five of Cups, and this is experience. So maybe someone doesn't have as much experience as you about something, or the Five of Cups is usually someone having a lot of regret and remorse for how they treated someone here, or what went down between you guys. The Five of Cups in this deck is he who knows more always has secrets in store, is the saying that goes with this card, if that makes sense to you. So we need to learn and try in order to grow. So someone might be, this challenge might be, is that there's going to need some work to be put in here. There's something also could be not, it feels like something was hidden or something was not expressed. I think someone has regret for not expressing their feelings is what I'm feeling here. Maybe they didn't open up. And now they're regretting that. Let's see. Let's clarify. And we have here joyfulness. I don't think this person showed how much you really meant to them. I don't think they showed you how happy they were to be with you, is what I'm feeling here. Now they're regretting it. They held back. They didn't express how they really felt. Inside, they were jumping in joy to being with you, is what I'm feeling here. And they never told you. They never told you how they really felt. Okay, so now let's see. What happened in the recent past? Either with you, with them, or something that Spirit wants to talk about here. We have here justice. Something happened in the recent past that someone experienced justice. Could be karma. Something came in, something balanced something out for someone here. It also could be a contract. Libra energy. Okay, let's clarify the Justice card. And we have here death. Whoa. So in the recent past, someone had an ending that really shook up things. They brought in some kind of justice. Could have brought in a major transformation, Scorpio energy, or a rebirth or something. Or, you know, it could even be something happened with this person that they got a real big awakening, I think. Okay, so now what's happening in the present? Ooh, we have judgment. Wow, something's coming back. I think this, I don't know if it could be you, it could be vice versa, but I almost feel like it's your person that's from the past here. They're going through a major change. This is like bringing something back from the dead, trying to realize something that all of a sudden they have. The light bulb went off. And it's like, holy moly, why didn't I see that? Why was I so blind for it? Why was I naive? Foolish energy, it feels like. Okay, let's see. So you might have to make a judgment call, you know, when this person comes in, of course. We have here a lot of thoughts. Someone's doing some heavy thinking here. I think someone's doing a lot of thinking. As they're trying to figure out how to make something happen. I think that's what's presently happened with this person. They want to come back in and they're not sure how to do it. Okay, so now what's coming in their future? We have the Fool. Well, someone's going to be taking that leap of faith, and no matter what happens, it feels like I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it because I have no other choice. Okay. I mean, not for nothing. Judgment. I mean, these three cards right here are all majors, and that's the past, the present, and the future. So that is speaking a lot. Okay, let's see. We have here the Lover. Okay, this is usually a male energy, but this is saying the Lover's coming in. Get ready, here they come. Okay, let's see. What is the important message for you? We have here the truth. Okay, here's the important message. The Seven of Cups, someone's coming in to speak their truth. Usually this is options here, but with this deck, it's the Truth card. And it's also is referring to someone, maybe they need a little liquid courage. So the important message is for you to know that someone is having a hard time with this. So, you know, give them a little slack if you're interested in them, because it might, they probably, I think they've been going over this and over this and over this in their mind, how to make this work. They've been going through a major change. This person probably experiencing, you know, a dark night of the soul, I would think, in order to come back to you. So they might have to take a swig of something before they approach you, just so they have the liquid courage to talk to you. Okay? Let's see. And I think once they get that going, I think, you know, of course you can have other conversations, but just that initial contact, I think they're going to need it. Okay, so we have here servant. Maybe the truth is they're going to realize that they did not treat you properly. They treated you more like a servant. They didn't treat you as an equal. And they're going to tell you they realize that now. Okay, what about the advice? We have here, okay, we have here, this is the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this says foresight. So this is, you're seeing ahead here. You're seeing into the future with this foresight. I don't know, you're thinking ahead. you need to think ahead, and that's your advice. Think ahead. Think of what can happen. I almost feel like, I know this is not for everyone, but it's like when you plan to meet up with this person, make sure you meet up with them maybe someplace you feel comfortable. Maybe out in public. I know you don't have to really worry about, I don't feel like a energy to worry about. Maybe that's what this is saying though. Just so that they can't, they have to keep their composure. And I mean, try not to cry, or try not to get you nervous or something like that. So I would recommend that you meet at like coffee shop or someplace more in public to have the foresight to do this. Okay, and let's see. Clarify this. We have here the priest. This feels like you might even want to talk to someone with the priest, or maybe about this connection after this person talks to you, or your spiritual advisor, or maybe you're just gonna meditate on this and speak to your guides, your angels, because it feels like there might be like a spiritual connection here for some of you, and it might be confusing. So maybe you might have to, like, especially foresight plus the priest. I think that's spiritual. I would look, for me personally, that would be talking to my guys and pulling some cards. But okay, let's see what you don't see. We have here the lovers. Wow, we have the lover here, and we have the lover here. This is what you're not seeing. You might have another choice here. Gemini energy, but I think, I don't know if you realize how much this person wants to be in this connection with you. And then we have the soldier here. So with the soldier, this refers to the other man, which is, I don't know what gender you are here, but it's like there's another person here. So there's two guys, one girl. It could be opposite too, whatever here. So there's someone else. This is the other person, the other man. I'll say other person. And this could be also that you're not seeing with this choice here. There's someone maybe in authority that is involved in this choice too. Maybe it's not. I do feel like you have two people that are interested in you, but this could also be that someone might have some kind of authority over this person maybe, or this could be someone in uniform. It could refer to someone, a professional of some sort, but it could be anyone that actually wears a uniform. I mean, sometimes it could even, I don't feel it here. I don't even know if I want to say it, but I don't really want, okay. Just take this if it makes sense as soon as I say it, the Playboy. Now, if that did not make sense as soon as I said it, it's not for you. Okay, now we're going to leave that here, and now we're going to go on to new. What's going on with, okay, on with the new. Let's see. We have here, ooh, rendezvous point. I like this card. It looks so romantic. Okay, the new, you might have a rendezvous with them. A meeting point here. This is destiny unfolds. Convergence. Ooh. What you don't see is airport, travel hub, departure and arrival, airport launch. That's interesting. Maybe this person travels a lot and you don't know about that. Maybe they have to travel with their job. This is something you're not seeing. So this might make sense to you, it might not. It also could be, for some, I hate to say this, but it could be that maybe this person has someone at every port. I hope not. Let's see what we get on this. Okay. What's with this new? We have here, okay, with this card here, the Nine of Pentacles. This is referring to someone wanting too much, and they're fearing of lack. See, it almost feels like more of the Four of Pentacles, but this is a 9 here, and usually the 9 card is someone that's independent, single, self-employed. But in this card, so you could take it either way. Maybe there's a challenge that someone's self-employed, or maybe it's a challenge that someone is feeling a lack here and has to hoard things. It almost feels like with this energy here. Okay, so take it how it resonates with you. Let's see. Of course, you won't know until you meet this person, but let's see. We have here, okay, a widow. This is someone missing someone, sighing, feeling a little down here. So someone feels like this might be someone, the challenges made someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity, or they're missing someone else. Okay, so let's see what happened in the recent past for either you or this person you're going to meet. Let's see. We have here dependence. Okay, now this is the page. Couldn't think of the name. Page of Wands. So that might be some kind of message or something, but someone might be very dependent on something or someone in the past. So it might be maybe someone's missing someone that they had in the past. It could be someone that passed on, and there's a dependency here that someone had that was dealing with something, and now they're trying to be more independent. Okay, now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, it's also messages, communication. So it might have been some kind of communication in the past. Let's see here. We have here. Now this card could be someone that's ill, but sometimes it could be someone. Now, this could be something to do with someone being romantic. I'm talking about the bedroom here. This could be maybe past messages about something like that. I don't know. Take it if it makes sense, but it's not going to make sense until later anyway. If it's a new person. Let's see about this. What could be going on in the present for you? We have the moon. You might be feeling this energy before you meet this person, because it could be a very strong connection. They're also, with the moon, moon is fear, moon is intuition, moon is something hidden. But I feel more like right now, because of it coming in this placement in the new person that you haven't met yet, it could be just feeling their energy. Okay, now we have, and sorrow. Someone is missing something. Someone is sad about something. Someone might have been holding back their emotions here. Okay, let's see here. What's coming in the near future? We have here, now this is labor. This is Three of Wands. This is, in normal deck, could be waiting to do something, or waiting for something to come towards you. But in here it's labor. It's like there's going to be work, maybe work to put in with this connection. Let's see. We have here, but it will pay off. There will be a bonus. There will be something that's going to pay off for you with this work that you put in. So it'll be worth the work. Okay, now what is the important message? We have here, this is a Queen of Cups. So this is saying there's love here. There's emotion. There's a very caring soul here. Also very intuitive. And also could represent pregnancy for some too. Let's see. We have here a widower. Wow. So we have the widow and the widower. You might be connecting with someone. You might have lost someone. They might have lost someone. It could have been physical death, but it also could be, you know, that you just lost a connection. Something didn't work out. And you're both grieving for a past love that you really, you know, was meant a lot to you. And that might be, and the universe might be bringing you two together. And this is saying, this is bringing in the love, the caring that you need to have, or, you know, also that you need to share with someone. Okay, so now let's see what is the advice here. What is the advice coming in? We have here the Ten of Cups, a happy home life. This is also referring to a holiday on this card. So with this Ten of Cups, it says, a holiday is not a location, nor is a place. It is a state of being. So this is saying your advice is that you're gonna experience this happiness. There might be a little bit of, you know, maybe adjustment, I would say, with this new person, is because you're both gonna have to get sort of adjusted to each other's energies, what I'm feeling. And it's not gonna be exactly like the person you miss, but it's gonna be different. But it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna make you happy. So what they're saying here is, don't compare this new person to your past person, and they cannot do that with you either. You're going to be different, but you're going to be amazing. But it's not going to be the same, because you're not the same people. You're not dealing with the same people. Okay, what is being hidden here? We have the Tower. Shocking. I'm getting revelation here. Okay, let me clarify this holiday. And we have here the Lover. Ooh, yeah. I tell you, this is a very strong connection coming in, but you guys got to work on trusting each other, trusting this connection, trusting this love, because you're both feel like you're both bringing in the past love that meant a lot to you, and you got to realize this is fresh. This is, you got to leave that out. That does not belong in this connection. Keep it out. Just you two. It's only you two, and then it'll really take off, and it's gonna shock you. This is what you're not seeing. How surprised, how shocked, how amazing this is going to be. Let's see what else we have here. And we have, look, love. That's what you're not seeing until it actually happens. This is beautiful. So this new love that's coming in, just give it a chance. And also, but we both have to start with a clean slate, and you both have to discuss that, because you could start with a clean slate because you still have the reading, but they have to know they have to too. And if you say, hey, listen, we both came from like the same kind of situation where we both lost someone very dear to us and it meant a lot to us, and you know, I don't want you to, you know, not have that, and I don't want, for me, I'm not going to give up what I had with someone, but those are memories that I want to keep separate, and I want to start fresh with you. You and I starting on a new path that is going to be amazing, and it's going to be different, but it's going to be ours, no one else's, and we don't bring our past into it. Okay, guys, it's pretty intense, but this is going to be amazing. I love it for you guys. Now let's see what other card we get on before we close up this reading. Let's see. We have here, stay wild, flower child. New generation. You know, this sort of makes sense, because I think you're going to be surprised at how wild this connection is going to be. This is going to be very sexual, sensual, if you get my drift here. And it's a new generation, a new connection, okay? What's on the bottom here? Take a bath, you dirty hippie. Okay, I don't know. When I said that, I almost got the take a bath, you dirty hippie. Not someone physically dirty. I'm thinking about their thoughts. And something's happening on Tuesday, okay? You never know what you're going to get with this deck. All right, so it's kind of funny how a lot of times the hippie and the flower child come out together. I don't know how that happens. All right, maybe you guys are back from the time of the hippies. Who knows? All right, guys, I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please let me know. Please share your comments. Please, it really does help my channel. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your super thanks. And I just love you so much. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all again real soon.